Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Buffalo. In the early season, they find themselves down in 9th place.
And checking out Buffalo, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that path.
A look at San Diego's starting group. They've got Cooper. Ole is out there with Jackson. And it's Fernando in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Buffalo, Cam Thomas is out there with Morris. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3. It'll be Buffalo off the tip. Clark, you've been a part of this league for quite some time. What were some of your favorite cities to visit?
Well, it's hard to not include some of the big market cities. L.A., New York, Chicago, Boston, in part because those teams were really good and they also had great fan bases and fun venues to play in.
Here's Cooper. Jackson from long range. It's hauled in by Thomas. To the middle. Here's Beauchamp. Makes it off the glass. Here's Cooper. Outside Jackson. Here's Cooper. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. And it's Buffalo with the rebound. In the corner, it's Morris. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Here's Cooper. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Here's Roden. San Diego with another miss. For Buffalo, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Tice sets a screen for Morris. Misses the 3. San Diego, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Cooper. From outside, off the mark.
That's their 4th attempt from the floor with nothing to show for it.
And stolen by Bull. And now San Diego on the break. Cooper with the bucket.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's Morris. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
And the basket by Roden.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Thomas. From deep. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And we got a little game within the game as Thomas responds there with a 3 of his own.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
And Buffalo has possession. San Diego getting their last shot to go in. Out to Morris. There's the pick from downtown. That shot misses. San Diego trails by 3. Bull, the pass to Cooper. Back to Bull. San Diego moving the ball around. Here's Fernando. Covered by Morris. Fernando, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Morris. He's got 5. Thomas outside. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Thomas got his second basket of the night.
Well, the moment that ball is headed towards Thomas, he has one thing on his mind.
Here's Cooper. And there's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Thomas shoots the three. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Beauchamp. Pass to Morris. Now, here's Thomas. They set the screen. Launches from deep. That doesn't go either for Thomas. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the serve. It's a 5-point game. It's 2-on-1. And here we go. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 7 points in the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Jackson. Still without a basket. And he drives in. Here's Cooper. Banked in off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Buffalo.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from 3-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
San Diego trails by 8. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bull. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
For somebody like Bull to easily knock down threes, that's like having a cheat code.
Morris passes to Tice. Here's Beauchamp. From deep, Thomas. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Fernando. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Here's Fernando. 8-point game.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here is Morris. He's got 7. Outside Thomas. Fires for 3. Fernando pulls it in. Well, it was the Surf winning their last game against Kansas City.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Here's Morris. San Diego getting their last shot to go in. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Morris has got 10.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Jackson from past the arc. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here is Morris. He's got 10. Here's Hinson. And Bull sends it back.
How are you even supposed to shoot over Bull? Insane length.
Pass to Cooper. Back to Jackson. San Diego moving the ball around. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the 3-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And San Diego decides to take their first time out here. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year.
Well, I thought this team last season was a team that had some beautiful dimes. I mean, they would spread the floor with their ball movement and spacing and player movement. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Nice passes leading to baskets.
And he's good on the first of 3.
When you've got an imposing force like Bobo, you expect to see him at the line a lot.
And he's good on the second. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Buffalo leading by 4. In the corner, Collins with it. And Buffalo, another 3.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Here's Fernando. Here's Milton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Right side, Thomas. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And Milton's got the ball here for the serve.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
And so it's the serve with it. Buffalo making their last shot. Fernando, the pass to Milton. Here's Thomas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And such a strong guard. Thomas is tough to handle around the rim.
Buffalo shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
That one is no good.
And Thomas has that reputation of being a little shot happy, but the fact is Cam is a pure scorer. He's got a strong handle, he's shifty, and he has a knack for hitting tough shots.
Here's Thomas. San Diego getting their last shot to go in. 1:39 left here in the opening quarter. Through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Fernando, the pass to Bull. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Bull, more slender, but really showed his strength on that finish inside. He's lean, but he's got some mean to him as well.
Outside Collins. Lays it up off the glass. Collins has got 5 points so far.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now, here's Milton. Scoreless thus far.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Collins looking around. Pass to Thomas. Buffalo needs to get off a shot here. Hinson's shot is off. San Diego trails by 8. Here's Kawamura. Here's Bull. Buries it down low. He's got 9.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Buffalo leads by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Buffalo's performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
They've got Hastings, and it's Thor in the power forward. And for San Diego, we've got Williamson. He's out there with Shake Milton. And it's Jeffries in at the 3, the small forward. And for Buffalo, they've got Collins, and it's Bates in at the 2 spot. Pass to Jeffries. San Diego moving the ball around, and the 3 ball is good.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Milton against Collins, and here's more outside. It's hauled in by San Diego. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Milton. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Collins passes to Hastings. Here's Bates. Driving in. A steal. Milton with it. He's picked up by Collins.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Basket counts. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Jeffries kicks to Milton. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Thor. Buffalo has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on 3s. Bates, no good. The Surf have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Jeffries, the pass to Milton. 6 to shoot. Williamson outside. Driving to the basket. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. 6 points for him.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And San Diego making a change here. And how about we check the numbers for Cameron Thomas?
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Here's Beauchamp, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and once again off the mark by Buffalo. The Surf have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. A 3 ball. Here's Bull. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Morris passes to Thor. Thomas against Milton. Thomas kicks to Morris. They get it back. Nails the wide open jump shot. Morris has got 12 in the game. San Diego, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Cooper. He has 6. With the floater in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Cooper against Morris. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by San Diego. Bulls got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Cooper. For 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Here's Beauchamp. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. 5 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Bowl. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Surf lead by 5. Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And I don't actually...
Daniel Tice is checked in for Hastings. And San Diego also making a switch. Fernando's checked in. Here's Cooper. He's got 11. Bowl, a screen on Morris. 6 on the shot clock. San Diego needs to get off a shot. And they'll get another chance. Here's Cooper. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Moves back up. Here's Bowl. And at last, they get one to fall. Bulls got 6 in the quarter.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Morris against Cooper. The 3. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Morris looking over the floor. Off target with his 3.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Here's Milton. Again, San Diego.
Appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
Pass to Tice. Here's Beauchamp. Outside Thomas. Over Milton. Thomas, no luck.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Here's Cooper. 14 points for him. He was all alone on that one. And it's a 10-point Surf lead.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Morris with the bucket.
That's his 3rd triple of the game. It's the first one in the second quarter.
San Diego leading by 7. Pass to Roden. Here's Cooper. Over to the left wing. San Diego moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Bull the pass to Cooper. This one for 3. And it's Buffalo with the rebound.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Here's Thomas. And that one, good. And now it's only a 5-point Surf lead.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring for confidence.
A timeout called here. The Surf will talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
On defense, Buffalo trailing by 5. Here's Cooper. He's got 17. Lock at 6. Over Morris. Cooper with the bucket. Cooper's got 19 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
It's Thomas on the wing. And he banks in the layup.
Inside, Cam Thomas really relies on his agility and touch to get it done.
Here's Cooper. 19 points in the game. Pass to Jackson. Shoots it. They get it back. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Pass to Roden. Launches a 3. And it's Buffalo with the rebound. Tice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morris passes to Tice. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Bowl. Here's Cooper. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. There's Jackson with the 3. Pass to Roden. Launches it. And Hinson pulls it down.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And the wide open shot from Morris. No good on the 3.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Cooper. 19 points in the game. 4 on the shot clock. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got 4 rebounds now tonight. We got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from 3-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Cooper kicks to Jackson. Here's Bowl. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Buffalo with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Thomas. Plays it up and banks it in. Thomas got 37.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Cam Thomas getting it done for Buffalo. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
If you can make threes with consistency, the floor opens up. They've been pulling apart that defense.
Making it rain, and their opponent brought no umbrellas. And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year contenders. Some great talent coming into the league this year.
You can't go wrong with any of these guys. Each one brings something different to his team. They're all valuable.
But you know how it is, Kenny. People want to see one winner. That's sports. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
San Diego shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. On the court for the Surf. Bol is out there with Jackson. And there's Cooper. And it's Fernando in at the 5. Here's Cooper. And the 3 off target. And Buffalo shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Nice. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
San Diego trails by 4. Here's Cooper. Pass to Bol. Nailed from three-point land. Bol's got 18 points in the game.
And once Bol gets going, catches fire, he stays with it, which is bad news for the opponent.
Thomas, it's a wide open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
Jackson kicks to Bol. 6 to shoot from 13, and it's Buffalo with the rebound.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
There's the pick. A 3 from Morris. Rebounded by Jackson. San Diego trails by 4. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. San Diego moving the ball around. Screen by Bol. And it's Cooper missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Cooper against Morris. Here's Henson. No good with the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Fernando.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And Morris has got the ball here for Buffalo. The lead is 2. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
The stats for Thomas. Last year, getting it done. Last year, averaging 24 points per, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. There's a screen. A 3 from Morris. And once again off the mark by Buffalo. San Diego, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Bol with it. He's got 18. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cooper. Here's Fernando. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Fernando's got 8 points.
When the shot goes up, he is not a guy you want to lose track of. Boy, that's a nice play right there.
Morris dishes to Thomas. Pass to Henson. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by San Diego. Bol's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Roden. Defended by Tice. Bol buries it from three-point range. Now it's a 3-point Surf lead.
Wow, don't see the quick trigger out of Bol very often, but it was on display there.
Outside Thomas. That one's off, still out of sync.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the dunk by Bol.
Does he even have to jump? Bol is a long guy.
Thomas surveying the D. grabs the rebound.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Cooper the pass to Bowl. Another three for San Diego.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Here's Hinson, and Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. There's Jackson with the three. Another three for San Diego.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Buffalo trails by 11. Outside Thomas.
Hey, yo, right here.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the run. Roden grabs the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Now here's Thomas. Guarded close. Here's a look at what's coming up for Buffalo on Wednesday and then on Saturday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Thomas. San Diego leading by 12. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bull. Here's Cooper. Fires the three. Another three for San Diego.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Thomas. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Cooper. Good, nice job down low. Cooper's got 27 points.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Left side, Thomas. And once again off the mark by Buffalo.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Here's Cooper. He's got 27. Here's Fernando.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Buffalo making a switch here. Moore's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Hinson. He has yet to score. No dice from 9 feet out.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Jackson passes to Cooper. Jackson a screen on Morris. Going inside. Cooper with the bucket. Cooper's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
From deep, Moore. Tice. And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
There's the screen. Jackson passes to Fernando. Here's Roden. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. Roden's got his third basket of the night.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Shot clock at 6. And Moore kicks to Morris. Beyond the arc. And shot off. San Diego leading by 22. With the step back. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Cooper. He has 29. Here's Fernando. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Cooper. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Surf?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
And the second free throw, good. And Buffalo has possession. Here's Bates. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And there's Collins on the assist from Moore. Collins has got 7 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Gets it to go from 18 feet away. He's got 8.
And don't be surprised if we see a lot more of that to come. I mean, when he gets going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
1:21 left in the third quarter. And Hinson pulls it down.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Cooper. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Collins. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
He had a nice open look right there. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Collins. And here is Moore. Takes the three. Shot by Collins, no good. Here's Cooper. Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Jackson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for San Diego. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. San Diego ahead, running away with it. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Collins is out there with Cam Thomas. And there's Hastings, and it's Moore in at the 3. Pass to Hastings. Here he goes. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And during his time in the league, the assist numbers have steadily improved for Thomas.
Here's Kawamura. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through.
Bull, that's good.
Few players are as tall as Bull, I think, which makes him a legitimate threat to score inside almost at will.
Come to me, come to me.
It's Thomas on the wing, defended by Milton. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for San Diego. Pass to Bull. Here is Jeffries. He's guarded by Collins. Jeffries can't get it to go. For Buffalo, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. In the corner, Collins with it. Here's Hastings. No good that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Kawamura. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Collins. With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball, and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
And once again off the mark by Buffalo. San Diego leading by 23. Pass to Kawamura. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Kawamura's got his first basket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
You know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA, but there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
Free throw good, Thomas.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Buffalo. And San Diego also making a switch. Fernando's checked in, and he makes both free throws. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
Moore outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Pass to Fernando. Stolen by Collins. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Here's Kawamura. He's guarded by Collins. Now here's Milton. Can he keep it going? Again, San Diego.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
6 to shoot. Tice with a screen on Milton. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and Tice throws it down.
And how about the recognition by Thomas there, trying to keep others involved.
The Surf have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Milton, and a miss there on the triple. For Buffalo, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Thomas inside, defended by Milton. It's hauled in by San Diego. Bulls got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Shake Milton.
And Buffalo shooting 44% in the fourth, the offense with some ups and downs. Pass to Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Over Milton. Thomas's shot is off.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Back to Bull. Bull setting the pick for Milton. And it's Buffalo with the rebound. Morris got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Thomas. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thomas got 48.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
And San Diego calls time here. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
And here is San Diego now. Pass to Roden. San Diego moving the ball around. Bull the pass to Cooper. Clock at 4. Back to Bull. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Bull's got 31 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Out of bounds. Possession goes to the Surf. And it's a completely new group for San Diego.
Let's go.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for San Diego. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
Henson. It's hauled in by San Diego.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Outside Thomas. Clock at 6. Shoots. He can't hit that time.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Now here's Milton. Over Morris. From the top of the key, he buries it. And Buffalo, shooting in the fourth quarter, has looked shabby, 38%. Pass to Thomas. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Now Morris. The shot that time, not on target. San Diego shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Milton wide open, he fires, and it's off from three-point range. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Milton. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
And San Diego making a change here. Kyle Morris checked in. And here's Morris for three. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Defended by Tice. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Daniel Tice.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
One shot.
Buffalo has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Beauchamp. There's Thomas with the three. Good. That's another bucket.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Hilton the pass to Wheeler. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc, Morris with the rebound. Buffalo has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Milton against Thomas. Milton grabs the board. Milton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Surf.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
You know, as interconference opponents, tonight was their only chance to get that revenge. I mean, they won't see each other in the regular season again until next season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Bol Bol.
Boy, he was a man-child menace on the boards, outworking everybody. Boy, that's a tone setter for this team, too.
And Morris has got the ball here for Buffalo. Pass to Tice. Outside Thomas. Morris with the ball. Right at the free throw line, and there's another one for Buffalo.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And here is Davis. So the Surf win it. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Alan LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Bull Bull.